Greetings everyone, friends, welcome to my new video. This will be the year of airdrop. Please record this statement somewhere. Indeed, those who chase test scores, main scores and airdrop probabilities will make very good money. I actually made a modest expectation, especially with these 4 major airdrops, and I think we will make $50,000 in total. Of course, this is not a certainty, but when we look at the previous ones, $50,000 for these 4 major projects may even be a bit modest. So today we're going to look at these 4 major testnets. What were they? We're going to look at ZK, we're going to look at Line, we're going to look at Scroll, and we're going to talk about Stark. We've done a lot of videos on these before, but I'm actually going to show all 4 of them in one video, and I'm going to explain the logic of it from the basics. I'm going to do the operations, and it's going to be very clear for all of you. Without wasting any more time, let's move on to our video. Friends, I am Monte Crypto Kontu. I create content about cryptocurrencies and finance for you on YouTube. If you like this kind of content, you can subscribe to the channel and support us. Now let's look at our project again. Now friends, we have a testnet airdrop guide. Look here, we have ongoing testnets. We have completed testnets. Our panda is sleeping. And some of the airdrops we have earned before. Look, I'm not writing pre-sales and so on. Just friends, even from some testnets, when we look at the total, we have earned $11,000 or $12,000 in the last few years. Apart from that, we had many more opportunities, so I'm not even recording them here. And now the test nets that we will earn much more. And here you see that Panda has made money. I'll leave the link to this Excel spreadsheet under the video. Save it, and here we write down what you need to do at work. For example, we write what we do for ZK and which videos you need to watch. All of this is here step by step. This is a public service. Now the projects we're going to look at today are ZK, Linea, Scroll and starknet. These 4 major projects. These are really big projects. And for starknet, it is said that the snapshot has been taken for the airdrop right now, but for the others, we will continue to do transactions. We already put starknet here actually. Let's remove it from here. We also removed it from above, friends. Now let me tell you the logic of this job. The logic of this business is this. Before the projects come out, they make a testnet, then they switch to mainnet, and in these 2 periods, they both debug their errors in the testnet, and they increase their volume on the main net. They earn commission. In return, they make plenty of airdrops to create a community for themselves. Actually, not a lot. For example, sometimes they allocate 10% to 20% of the total token. But that's us participating, and it's good money for us. Even if it's like $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $3,000, $300, we earn dollars here in many ways. It is a good thing. I think we are bringing dollars into Turkey. This is the good part. This is the logic. We understood that. Now friends, what did we say? We will explain from the most basic. Now friends, in order for us to make these transactions, we first need a MetaMask wallet. If you don't know how to use MetaMask, we have prepared a video about it. I am sending the video as a card. Watch and learn how to use MetaMask. It is not very difficult. Even if you are a beginner, you can learn step by step with our videos. Now we have installed MetaMask, friends, and there are various A's in MetaMask. Here are Ethereum Linea, Binance Smart Chain, Harmony, etc., etc. We are now starting with Ethereum A. Look, I chose Ethereum A, and this is my wallet address. I'm copying this wallet address. Now I'm going to send some money from Binance, our MetaMask wallet address. I pasted my address. I chose ERCA as A. And friends, if you have $20, $30, send $20, $30. If you have $50, $100, send $50, $100. I send $500 and $600. I make 3 or 5 transactions there and pass $10,000 volume like this, but you can also do it with $20 and you can earn many airdrops again by making cheap Texler. Now there are also those who have a budget under $1,000 on our channel. We did a survey about this. There are also many people with assets over $100,000. So if you have a lot of assets, send $500, $1,000. If you have less, send $5, $10, $20, and don't tell me, Hoca, we don't have $20. You are saying very high amounts. Look at these videos of us. There is proof of all this, by the way. Even those who watched our videos made a lot of money. Let's say you haven't watched our videos, you just joined the channel. We already give out prizes in every video. We give $10 to 2 people in every video. Very few people join. Even from here, you can make a very comfortable small capital for yourself. And friends, we press withdraw and then I send my $30 on Binance to MetaMask. Now we guess everything is very clear and understandable so far. Now friends, let's start with ZK. And here I'm going to do the trades. I'm going to show the trades. Don't think I'm not going to show the trades. Now what did we say this is? This is MetaMask's Rec A. Do you realize that now, for example, to do ZK, I need to install ZKA? Actually, you can come and add A yourself here in MetaMask, but there is a more practical version. Chain list, I'm coming here, friends, ZKERA mainnet. Look, nothing else. I click on ZKERA mainnet, and you press add to MetaMask, you confirm, and friends, for example, I have now installed ZKM in this MetaMask wallet. I have now installed ZKM. Of course, you will write 0 here. So what have we learned? There is an Ethereum mainnet and there is a ZKA. We can choose here. I'm back on Ethereum mainnet and now I need to make a bridge. So the $100 or $50 that I just sent from Rek Erman, let's say, to ZKA. What do we do for that? We need websites. We already put all the websites in the description part of the video. Let's go down, friends. Now look, this is a very nice website called ZK Flow. I made a volume of $12,000 with this wallet. I traded 65 times. I spent $27, which is a high number. So if I'm careful, even if I spend $10 or something, it's enough. Or let's say you don't have to do a volume of $12,000. Those who do a $100 volume also win from time to time. Friends, so it changes. Now you see a lot of sites about ZK here. Look, there are a lot of sites. Those green ones are the ones I used. At the end it says when I used it. It also says how many dollars of volume I did. And here's the first thing we're going to need, friends. We need a bridge, the Turkish equivalent of bridge. So I'm going to transfer my money in ERC-EM, my money in ERC-EM, my money in Ethereum moment to ZK moment. And for this, friends, I'm on ZKSync.io right now. And here, look at me for bridge. I apologize for narrative bridge, that is native bridge, so they recommend their own bridge that they use. We usually do our first bridge transactions at each portal, at ZK's own bridge. They charge a little bit more commission. For example, they charge $16, but it's not always $16. Sometimes it can go down. After that, we can transfer all our money, which is enough even if we transfer it once. We can do it through other portals. But I'm going to show it once in this video, friends, from their own network. Look, what does this deposit mean? From Ethereum mainnet, that is. From Ethereum mainnet to ZK Era mainnet. You say, for example, you want to send $7 of Ethereum. Then we press continue. And here it says, for example, you will have a cost of $16. As I said, this cost can change, or if you don't want to incur this cost at all, you can use different bridge. Just my advice is to make your first bridge transaction on this own thing. Native, so do it through this site. And friends, when I press continue, my money goes through. I don't do anything else. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. That's why I can't show it in the video right now. And you know what will happen? I have $23 of Ethereum here right now, for example. When I do this bridging process, this money goes to ZK Era mainnet. And now my money is here. For example, ZK right now. Look, there is Ethereum here. I have $690 worth of Ethereum in ZK right now. How did I spend it? I spent it on bridge. Of course, there are cheaper bridge games. We can use these too, friends. Now from now on, I can use Mutio, or I can use Swap, whichever you want to use. For example, Mutio. I like it and I'm going to use it. Now friends, what am I doing? I said enter app. I said enter the app because there is a very low commission. I mean, it takes commissions like 0.1, 0.2. Now I will say some things you need to pay attention to here. Swap means the transaction you use in normal exchanges. For example, where you convert USDT to Ethereum. On exchanges, we call it trade. But in centered exchanges, we call it swap. I said select token and I have, for example, $686 of Ethereum here. I'll convert it to USDC. The first thing I need to pay attention to is this. For example, let's say here, friends, let's say 25. I've entered the amount. I have to pay attention to what it says price impact. It shouldn't be higher than 0.02. Otherwise, I will lose value here. I need to pay attention to this. Then I will look at this. For example, maximum slippage is 0.95. We don't want this to be high. So these values are suitable for me. It's not going to exceed 0.01. And then I hit swap and it says, look, you're going to spend approximately $0.33. That's a very reasonable amount. I approve. He says, I'm going to return this amount. It says I'm going to refund $0.77. And very quickly, it actually allows me to do the swap. Look, I've completed my swap transaction. Now when I come back to this page, for example, I go up $12,065. Look, these are going to go up a little bit more. Look, 66 trades and my volume is $12,700. This is my asset, so I can do a lot of it. So I'm not going to be upset if I lose $28 here. But if you have a small amount, you have to make small trades. You will not be afraid here. Now we have come from here, friends. This is one of the trades. I'm speaking for Zeki, and I'll speak for the others in a moment, and then we'll add pools. So we will do different transactions. So what should I pay attention to when making swaps? For example, right now, friends, I just converted my money to USDC. After USDC, I can convert it back to Ethereum, but I'm doing this. For example, I'm converting from USDC and Ethereum. Look, the price impact is low, then I switch to 3 or 5 different coins so that we don't know what the criteria will be. Here you just wrote a swap between 2 coins. That's why we're going to give you less, but somebody else has written a swap between 10 coins. I'm doing this in case they say, we'll give him more. Now that we have our swap, what else can we do? We can also add liquid to liquidation pools. Here I clicked add liquid liquid and I'm going to choose 2 tokens. I just bought some USDC, for example. I clicked on USDC and I came here. I have some Ethereum. I clicked on Ethereum. I clicked on manager. Here's what you need to pay attention to. For example, I have .069 Ethereum right now. When I click and do liquid D with all of them, when I'm about to break this liquid D, there is no more Ethereum to pay the commission fee, so always have some Ethereum in your wallet. Like Joe, I've converted it to 0.5, I'm approving it. So this wallet is my Ethereum fuel. So look, I'm adding the liquid to pool right now, by the way. I maxed this, I said next, and I approved it. So I make sure you have some Ethereum left in your wallet. Right now, liquid to pool will be up soon. Very fast, by the way. ZKI is a scary fast network. It's a lightweight network. That's the feature of ZK. So zero knowledge can prove transactions without processing too much information. See, that's a valuable thing for blockchain. I've made my pool now. I'm going to break it again. Or if you don't break it, you can get a reward here. But I'm going to break it. I'm all the way there. Vitrav, I just made a deposit. Now I'm breaking it with Vitrav. I've opened it all. I've reapproved it. And friends, I've broken the liquid. I'm waiting for it to be approved. And friends, look, my liquid is broken. Now friends, this is my reminder. Look, every day I devote half an hour, just half an hour to the testnet. I even bought a second computer. I do testnet from there. It's such an important issue. So please do these test scores at low costs. Do these test scores as much as your budget allows. Don't tell me that you will hit your head against the walls later. Now the liquidation process is over here. The more sites I use, the better. For example, I can make a swap from Maverick. I can do a bridging from Orbital Finance. Very cheap bridging fees here. Such friends, I can get a domain address through ZKSync ID. The more you do, the better it is. Which is why I'm slowly increasing it. Every day I do something different, but I'm making sure it's cheap. Now friends, I sent ZK downstairs. Now we're looking at Scroll. You know exactly the same operations. There is no different event. First, I sent some Ethereum here from Binance. Then I said deposit to Scroll. So I said transfer these Ethereums to Scroll. I came here. I chose here. Here the commission measures are lower. Then I pressed deposit fund. Look, I pressed here. Now don't say he didn't do it because this process takes 20 minutes. It takes 15 minutes. So I can't do it. And my funds, friends, I transferred from Ethereum to Scroll. What am I going to do from here? I'm going to come here. I'm going to translate it to Scroll. I'm coming here. I wrote Scroll here. We do so many things that I'm back to Scroll, friends. Look here. For example, I have a coin of about $500. I did the bridging from Scroll.io bridge. What did we say? Their own main bridge. Other than that, you can also use Orbiter, but it's a second possibility because it's cheaper, but they will want their own narratives. In the same way, I came to the chain list. Of course, let's add Scroll to our wallet here now. We wrote Scroll here. Look, I clicked on Scroll. I said add to MetaMask and added it. It's exactly the same as before. If I explain it, the video will be too long. So what do? There are a lot of sites here. There are also the same sites again. Now friends, I'm at SyncSwap. I say connect and I connect Ethereum and my Ethereum is connected. By the way, my friends, the video you are watching is an award-winning video. 2 friends who like the video, subscribe to the channel and reject the tweet in the fixed comment earn 300 TL from us. There is no comment requirement. The reason for this is our valuable comments from you, not to miss the questions you want to ask. So you don't have to comment. There is no such condition in this event, friends. You can see the winners of the previous video on the screen right now. Now we are back to Scroll. We will also swap in Scroll, friends. For example, look, I will hold %50 of my money and turn it into UCDC, etc. Exactly the same transactions. There is nothing extra to explain here. Then I will come to Scroll EVM. For example, we will mint NFT from time to time. Let's mint an NFT together here. Let's connect MetaMask. Friends, I connected MetaMask. And look, it says free minting. So it says free. I'm going to mint 2 NFTs. I hit mint. I pay a commission of $0.18, nothing else. And I'm minting my NFT right now, which we've already written here. We usually do bridge. So we bridge, we do swap, we mint NFTs. We buy domain, we add dictation. Look, here I have shown all transactions except domain. Futures are not required. If you want to do it, you can do it. And friends, I have now claimed my NFT. The transactions are that simple. The transactions we will do here are exactly the same. You can come and create a pool here, this time on Scroll A. These are all A, actually. For example, I come to the USD address Ethereum and click. And I can say enter and add. I will not show you this again. Now let's come to Linea. In Linea, friends, we will do transactions in the same way. Here, let's say you are doing this on a different day. Again, the same MetaMask. So if you have money in your MetaMask, you don't actually need to send money again. My MetaMask is open here, friends. Now, friends, we will make bridge here at first. Let's use their own bridge. You can also use MetaMask's bridge. Look, for example, he asks me how much you want to transfer from Ethereum to Linea. Let's say 0.1 in 0. I show it as an example and I say start breeding and my friends start the breeding process. It's not very complex. It's the same process with all of them. I say start breeding and it asks me for confirmation from your wallet. In about 15 to 20 minutes, the breeding process is completed. See, the gas fee is lower here too. It charges $5 or $6 for gas. Then I'm coming here. I'm going to sleep on Linea. I open my Linea mainnet. Look, I have $100 of assets here. here. And I came back to Synswap, for example. Here, if you want to keep some of my assets and turn them into whatever you want. Here, for example, I'm going to convert it to Rapid Ethereum. And I click, for example, at 0, it takes a gas price of $0.07. It takes a very low gas price. That's all these transactions, friends. I showed it for all 3 transactions. We have told many things about StarkNet before. Those who watched us also benefited from StarkNet. StarkNet is said to be taking screenshots right now. That's why friends have recently airdropped, all airdrops. So you will do these operations once a week or once a month from time to time. I prefer to spend half an hour every day, which is bigger, to get a bigger piece of the pie. But you can do things according to your budget, friends. Ask anything that comes to your mind. I think I created a simple and understandable video. Bitcoin is working wonders these days, especially the one we're talking about here. It came out of the color, got support and rose. This was also a very good job. We have said this many times. Friends, my advice to you is to subscribe to the channel so that very good, very money-saving opportunities will continue to come. I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye.